Despite a lot of progress in the field of mental health, stigma is still one thing that stops people from seeking help. Hello, I'm Dr. Vani Kulharli, Senior Consultant Psychiatrist at Amaha. In today's video, we'll try to understand how stigma affects people and what we can do to reduce it. Let's first start by understanding what stigma is. Stigma is negative attitudes and beliefs a person holds against certain group, qualities, and experiences that is socially perpetuated. When it comes to mental health, stigma can take many forms such as discrimination, fear, and even violence. Owing to stigma, a person with mental health problems fear that they will be labeled or treated differently or discriminated against. Stigma definitely affects all aspects of their life, such as education, employment, and social relationships even today. Stigma is harmful because it stops people from seeking help for their mental health problems. Many people are afraid to seek help because they fear being judged or labeled. For example, you may fear being labeled weak or different if you're seeking help from a therapist or a psychiatrist or struggling with your mental health. Because of stigma, many people avoid taking treatment, and this leads to further problems because untreated mental health problems lead to further suffering and challenges. So, where does the stigma come from? Stigma comes from many things. One is not understanding mental health, and that leads to negative attitudes. Some people may have seen certain mental health experiences being shown in a very negative or disturbing way in the media. Society and culture also have a role to play. Some cultures believe mental health problems to be a sign of weakness or failure. In some cultures, you are encouraged to consult religious people, godmen, or priests in order to fix mental health problems instead of going to therapists or psychiatrists. In some cultures, it is believed that mental health problems occur due to spiritual problems, and therefore they prescribe a lot of rituals to fix emotional problems. On the other hand, it's also true that certain social beliefs can add to the stigma. For example, one may be discouraged from seeking professional help, or the need for it may be questioned, as family support may be thought to be good enough for emotional health. Whatever may be the reason, stigma is very hard to dispel, but it is important for us to understand it and try to reduce the stigma, not only about mental health but also about mental health problems and mental health treatment branches like psychiatry. Psychiatry is a branch of medicine that is concerned with the diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of mental illness. There's still a lot of stigma surrounding it. Society and media sometimes make it seem that a person seeking psychiatric care may be weak, dangerous, or unpredictable. People also worry about medications and their side effects and worry about how it will affect their weight, sleep, and mood. There is still a lack of knowledge and understanding about psychiatry. We have only recently opened up about understanding it as a field. It's also true that we may consider mental health problems as not being so important as compared to physical health problems because they are not visible. For example, if you have a cough and cold, these symptoms are easily visible. But if you're struggling with worry or low mood, it may not be that easy to detect it on the outside. So what should we do about stigma? One of the most important things to do is to educate yourself and those around you. We should challenge stereotypes by sharing our experiences and talking openly about mental health. In addition to supporting mental health policies, we should also support the people who are going through certain mental health experiences. This can be done by showing respect, by being empathetic and understanding. It is important that we all together work towards reducing stigma and create a community that is understanding and accepting of everyone. If you are going through any mental health concerns or symptoms, I will encourage you to do what's best for you and seek help. We all hope that you get the help that you need. Thanks for watching.